Be right back. Hi. No one is here. Let's fix our, oh my gosh. My tripod is really wobbly. Oh my gosh, look at it. Oh wow. That's not good. Okay. Hang on. Oh jeez. That is not good. Hi, good morning, Patty. Okay. This tripod is not gonna work. Come on, dude. Work with me here. This is not gonna work. Let me find a different one. Jeez-a-loo. Well, maybe if I don't touch it. Now the litter box is in the background again. I hate that. My tripod, like, is fine, but it's going, like, it's on its feet, but then the stick part of the tripod is going, like, it's wobbling all around. And I hate it when you can see the litter box in the background. It's disgusting. So give me a minute. I'll give people a minute to join us while I take care of things that I should have taken care of 10 minutes ago. So hi, can you hear me okay? Tell me in the live chat, please, if you can hear me okay, because I've got my headphone in and I don't really know if I'm talking into it or talking to you through the phone. So tell me if I'm too loud, too quiet, if you don't like my accent or my voice. Check out what I found in the closet while we're packing and like cleaning and stuff. Hello, Minerva. Love that name. Okay, so I've got this tripod. We're gonna do a different tripod. So just bear with me. It is Monday. I'm doing a live on Monday. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put that tripod there. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to hold my thumb over the camera real quick so that as I'm adjusting this, you're not getting motion sickness, okay? So just hang tight. This is my finger. Doop. Okay. All right, hang tight. This is ludicrous. I have no idea what I did to my tripod. You know what we're gonna do? I know exactly what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put you right there. There we go. Look, hi. Now you can just see everything on my desk. So good thing there's nothing weird or embarrassing there. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are. when you're watching this thrilling live video, at least there's no litter boxes in the background now. I've got stuff all over my desk. I'm going to try to organize. Some of it I want to talk about, and some of it I just had on my desk because I need to like put it somewhere, and so I put it on my desk to remember to put it somewhere in the morning. This is the most flattering angle for a live video, for sure. We're not worried about it. We're going with it. I move in 10 days, so this is great. If the phone is charged and working, if anyone is watching, and if my hair looks okay, then I'm satisfied. I'm happy. I wanted to show you guys something really funny. I want to show you this collection of lip glosses that I found while, how's that? That's better. This collection of lip glosses, now I look really short, that I found while cleaning and packing to move. Who's mowing their yard? Come on, guys, give me a break. The outside is right there. So we move in 10 days. So as you can imagine, if you are new here, or you just saw this live and you popped in, hi, I'm Melissa. I'm the digitizer behind designsmylittlebee.com. If you don't know what digitizing is and you don't know what machine embroidery is, that's fine. You can still watch. My YouTube lives are a combination of embroidery information and just general chit chat. If you're not in a general chit chat, that's fine too. If you're watching this live, you can say hi in the live chat. If you're watching a replay on YouTube, you can type in replay so that I know that in a week when I check the comments, I can see you. I'll remember where you were. So I am a digitizer from Nashville, Tennessee, actually from Memphis, Tennessee, but I've lived in Nashville for over 20 years. And I have lived in Tennessee for every day of my 42 years. I'm almost 43. Can you believe it? Gemini season's coming up. And in 10 days, my family of 5, it's actually me, my wife, my ex-husband, and 2 kids. We are moving, and some pets too. We are moving to Portland, Oregon. We wanted to move. All the adults are into it. The kids are into it. And so we decided, let's do this. End of the school year, let's start fresh somewhere else. And I am so excited because I lived in Memphis for about 20-something years, and I've lived in Nashville for about 20-something years. That's it. That's all I've ever lived. If you love where you live and you love your hometown, that's great. I'm happy for you. But I want to change. I want to see something else. So we are moving in 10 days. So if you are new here or you don't know who I am or what this video is about, that's why this all seems so haphazard. I've asked my Facebook group on Facebook, yes, to please not judge me, the newbies. Please don't judge me and my business acumen by this kind of shenanigans where I put the phone down and try to figure out what's wrong with my tripod. I'm usually better organized than this, but am I? You can be honest. I'm probably not. But I did make notes about what I'm going to talk about in this video, so I did prepare. But then I grabbed my tripod out of the corner of my office over there, and I put my phone in it, and the tripod goes like this. It's like, yeah, that's not going to work. So we're working with it. So don't judge me by May of 2025, Melissa, because she is doing her best, okay? She's doing the best she can. So, welcome. And if you do know why you're here, good. I'm glad you're here, and welcome back to my channel. And that also goes with sorry about the late notice. I put in my Facebook group last night that I was going to be live at 9 a.m. It was like 12 hours. So yesterday was Kelly's birthday, and she chose bowling as her gift. She wanted to go bowling. Since we're moving, in 10 days, I can't believe I keep saying that, but 10 days. We are doing like a tour of Middle Tennessee. We're going to all our favorite places, doing all our favorite things. Kelly has been going to lakes and rivers, question mark, I don't know, around our area to go fishing. And there's a place in Columbia, Tennessee called 10 Pin Alley, and it's spelled litter box. Do you mind? I'm live here. She looks at me like, what? There's a place in Columbia, Tennessee, which is south of Nashville. Thank you. Called 10 Pin Alley, and it's spelled Tenn, like Tennessee. And just this year, they added mini golf, go-karts to their bowling. They added mini golf and go-karts, and inside they have bumper cars and laser tag and bowling. This place is amazing. Oh, and the food is great. Like they have, it's not like bowling alley food or like bar food. It's really good food. So we like to go there fairly often with the boys, and there really is something for everybody there. The employees, although they're mostly, I call kids, like teenagers, they are always so kind and nice and friendly and like not surly, or I don't want to be here. Like this place is just so fun. If you're in the Middle Tennessee area, take a trip out to 10 Pin Alley. They're good people. I don't know who owns it or who picks the employees, but they're good people, and there really is something for everybody. Last night we went. This was Kelly's birthday gift, and I'll talk about that in a second. And we spent like a bit of money, but we bowled. We did bumper cars. The boys did the arcade. We got dinner, and all that for like $100 and something. And that was her birthday gift. So to roll that in to my next thing I was going to talk about was we kind of decided as we're packing up to move, and we're packing and cleaning all this stuff that we're finding around the house. I'm telling you, I feel like I've been physically ill over the amount of things that I have. The amount of stuff that I'm finding that was like materials or supplies for some hobby or something I was going to do and that I never did, or something I bought myself like online that I really just had to have, and then I never used it, or I put it in the closet or something. It makes me insane. So what we decided for our family was that going forward, like Christmas, you kind of have to get gifts, right? You wrap something up. But for like birthdays, anniversaries, things like that, we're going to start doing experiences instead of gifts. Like not a thing, but an experience. Like we'll go to the movies and spend a little more money than usual, or you get something special or whatever, something like that. But, the days of me buying something for somebody and them just having a thing, I've learned they're over for us, and we're gonna do special experiences instead. And so that's what we did last night. I told Kelly she can have whatever she wants for her birthday. We can order takeout from her favorite place, or we can do an activity, something, whatever. And she said, I feel like bowling, and we really wanted to go before we move anyway, so we went bowling and had a great time. Boys had a great attitude. The 13-year-old beat all of our butts in bowling. I'm so embarrassed. He got like, what was it, a 123, 143? And Maxie got less than that. And then Kelly and I tied at 92. 92. And Chris is, no, not Chris, Chai, you can tell me, said kids usually remember the memories more than the things. Yes. And that's what we're going for here. Because my kids are 11 and 13. And they're not going to want to hang out with me much longer, I don't think. Well, I like to think they will, but I don't know if they will. So we're going to enjoy our time together instead of saying, here's something, you know. So I'm packing up my house and things that I've pretty much dragged through the last 3 moves over 5 years. Good morning, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I need my coffee to come out faster than this. And there's like clothes that haven't touched my body in several seasons. Kitchenware that has gathered dust on top of the cabinet that I never use. There's collections of supplies for hobbies that I bought that I was just going to get into, you know, with gusto, that I bought online, and then I immediately just put them in a cute organizer or a drawer or a box somewhere, and then I forgot. Because I make no time for myself to do anything that doesn't turn a profit. And I'm going to not do that anymore. I'm going to stop doing that. And I think it took packing up a house in a state that you've lived in for 40 years to move. And you really make decisions about what's important and what's not, what you're taking with you and what's not worth it to take. If it's not worth driving across the country, I'm not buying it anymore. So that's what we did yesterday. And that's my little tidbit about my personal life. And so that rolls into what I put on my website yesterday, which I don't think anybody's seen, or if you've seen it, you haven't bought it. Oh yeah, and I wanted to show you the collection of lip balms and lip glosses, including this one, which I personalized for myself. This is the fold over lip balm, I believe it's called. This is just a plain one, and I added my name to it using Embroidery Essentials. And of course, you put the split ring for the key fob, you put it in there, and then you snap it. And I can't give this one away or do anything with it because it's got my name on it. Nobody wants my name on it. Unless you know Melissa, please email me if you want me to mail you this. So check out all these lip glosses and lip balms. This is only the ones that I could fit in this little tub. I've got your plain sized ones, like this one. I've got this is one of my favorites. This is like a plumping lip gloss. It's called Buxom, you know, if you can imagine. It's kind of tingly, makes your lips feel soft and makes your lips feel plumper. And it does tingle just a little bit, but it's not one of those that like burns, in my opinion. So I found a bunch of those. They're called Buxom. They have a gold top. Found a bunch of those. I've got oversized lip balm. This is called Mango Kiss. Got it at Walmart. I have a key fob for these. It's called Big Balm. I just called it Big Balm. So if you look up Big Balm, B-A-L-M, you'll find the ones for these fat lip balms. I found a Hello Kitty one. I've got these that I got from Bath and Body Works. These are the squeezy, is it 1 ounce? No, half an ounce. These are the squeezy lip balms. This one's from Bath and Body Works. It's their C.O. Bigelow Mentho Lip Balm, Mentho Lip Tint that I got there. I probably used my get one free item coupon on these. Do I have a fob for these? I think I do. They might fit in the regular one or the big balm. I don't know. I can't remember. The one I was using in the beginning of this video is the one I'm probably most embarrassed about because look at all these. I found 6 of these. Oh, and I've got a couple by my couch too that I use when I'm sitting on the couch. 6 of these. I have a fob for these. This is the Bath and Body Works Flavor Burst Lip Balm. Okay, it is, how many ounces are you? 0.34 ounces, but this is a Bath and Body Works specific. Look, this one hasn't been opened. All the rest have been opened, but this one hasn't. It's called Bath and Body Works Flavor Burst Lip Gloss. That's what you need to look up if you like these and you think they're cute, like I do. I probably got all these with my get one free item coupon at Bath and Body Works. I do have a fob for these. It's called the Tall Lip Gloss. It's called Tall Lip Gloss Fob. I can look that up while I'm yapping. And it's specifically made for these. And it says that in the listing. And I think it even has a link to where you can buy them. I'm going to type in Tall Lip. Oh, Lord. That's too many things for me to have. I'll put a link to them in my 7 pages. Why does tall come up? I'm going to have to figure that out. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'll put a link in the description. I will find it for you, and I'll link in the description. So those are just some of the lip glosses and lip balms that I found as I cleaned out. Handbags, purses, my closet, bathroom, side table, you know, the drawer in your couch, side table where you put stuff in there. Ludicrous. Absolutely insane. So what I listed yesterday is, so we're moving across the country. That is very expensive. And so I did not want to do a GoFundMe. That's nothing personal to people who do GoFundMes for moving. But for me, I've already done several GoFundMes I think I've done 2 in the last few years. And I do a GoFundMe when I have like an emergency where I just can't raise the money. There's nothing I can do. I need money for something and I'm beyond being able to raise it like myself, like do something in exchange for money. And so I'm not afraid of you doing a GoFundMe if I have an emergency, but I prefer if I'm able to do something or give something in exchange for money, I would prefer to do that and leave the fundraising to people who really need it and are experiencing some type of like emergency situation. So what I did instead is I have 2 listings on my website. They are the first things that come up when you go to designsbylittlebee.com because they're the last things I published. And one is called the Oregon Trail and the other one is called Road Trip / Adventure Embroidery Designs. And I listed those. It's a fundraiser. It's not a GoFundMe. You get something for your money if you purchase these. So it's win-win. And what I decided to do is I made 4 embroidery designs with the theme of road trip or adventure. And 2 of them actually have corresponding key fobs, snap tab and eyelet key fobs. So it's like 6 designs actually. And I made those. And so if you go to the road trip / adventure embroidery designs listing on my website, you will see the option to get all 4 or 6 of those designs for, I think it's $10. Or you can get a flash drive mailed to you with the designs on them for a little more than that if you want a flash drive. And that is just my way of the theme of road trip or adventure and our grand adventure that we're about to embark on. But it's like a fundraiser deal. So that's if you want embroidery designs and you would like to contribute to my, who knows how much gas is going to cost to drive 2,900 miles. So that's the embroidery package. And the picture on the cover of it is the embroidery designs. They're really cute. Like they're not throwaway designs at all. They're super cute. And the other listing that I put up is more of a come on the adventure across the country with me type listing. And it is called the Oregon Trail. And the Oregon Trail has 3 options. And this is like a for fun kind of fundraiser thing. The first option is to get 2 postcards from me while we're traveling through what I think will be 7 states. I think I looked at a map and I think I counted. I think it was 7 states that we're supposed to drive through to get from Tennessee to Oregon. And the adventure is you don't know what postcard you're going to get. I mean, you don't know what state I'm going to be in. I don't know what state I'm going to be in, what city I'm going to be in. I don't know if it's going to be cheesy or informative. I don't know what the postcard's going to be. Just wherever I stop somewhere, and I stop a lot because if you've never been with me on a road trip, I stop a lot to go to the bathroom. I just sit there and like drink this for the entire trip. Diet Coke, Diet Coke, Diet Coke. So there are 3 package deals. One of them is to get 2 postcards. It's $10, and you get 2 postcards from me, and I'll write something on them. I'm not just going to send you a postcard. I'm going to use part of my writing time, if I'm not driving, to write postcards to people. Because my customers over 10 years, a lot of y'all, and definitely the ones who are going to buy some of these packages, are friends. I mean, customer is kind of a, I don't know, understatement, because over 10 years, as you can imagine, with a personal business like this is, I've made a lot of friends in our business, and definitely anybody who's interested in getting a postcard from a random state is a friend, not just a customer. So you will get a message from me. I might tell you about something hilarious that happened to us that day. Hopefully nothing bad will happen that I will write to you about. We're going to hope that doesn't happen. Or just write something about what we're doing. I don't know. It's not just a postcard with a stamp on it, and I'm actually going to write you a message on it. That's what I'm going to spend my time doing while I'm writing. So that one is 2 postcards. The next one up is 2 cards with a magnet inside the envelope, like a flat magnet. So it's 2 cards and 2 magnets, again, from a random stop. I don't know what the magnet's going to be. I don't know what the card's going to be, but it's a fundraiser, and it's a random. I was going to say you get what you get, but that sounds snarky. It's definitely not snark. It's very friendly. And just like the postcard situation, I will write in this card to you about whatever I want to talk about. And when we get to Portland, I'm going to get a P.O. box, because my customer / friends ask me a lot, like, can I send you something? Like, I saw something cute with a bee on it, or I want to send you a postcard from where I'm going this summer, or whatever. And I always want to say sure, but like then I'm like, do I need to give my address out to people I don't know in real life? And then, so at our next destination for where we're going to live, I am definitely going to be getting a P.O. box. And so if you would like to write to me or send me a cute kitchen towel that you found with a bee on it or whatever, I will have an address for you to send things to. This business has become a lot more personal over the years. So the third option for the road trip package for the Oregon Trail, as I'm calling it, is the piece de resistance, which is the Designs by Little Bee road trip tote bag. I'm going to send you a tote bag at the end of the trip that has in it a flash drive with all of the designs that you could have purchased on the other listing, a hand sanitizer, a lip balm that both have my logo or information on them, a lanyard with a road trip badge. It's really cute. That also includes a coupon code stuck in the little badge holder, that has a coupon code for, I want to say $10, question mark. You can go to the listing and look. A coupon code for my website. I think it's $10. You will get the 2 postcards or cards. I don't know which one I'm going to have access to the most. Just like the previous packages, and 2 magnets, and also other stuff that I find on my journey that will be in this tote bag. It's just my road trip tote bag. And I've only got, I think, 5 of those available because I need the time to collect this stuff, and I don't want to oversell those tote bags. So these fundraiser type items, the ones from the Oregon Trail listing, are a limited thing because clearly I want to spend the time writing on each postcard or card. I don't want to overextend myself. And frankly, it's not a fundraiser to get rich. It's just to help us, get across the country. And then once I'm settled, I'll be up and running with this stuff again. So I did limit all of those, the stock in all of those. So I have time to really be personal and not just sell a bunch of stuff and just slap a stamp on it and send it out. I want these to be special and fun because this is the only time I'm going to do this. I'm spending the rest of my life, barring something crazy. I'm spending the rest of my life in the Pacific Northwest. I'm not moving across the country ever again. So I want these to be special, and I want this to be like a special fundraiser. It's not just like a throwaway thing. So if you're interested in that, if you've been looking around for some road trip designs to prepare for a special trip this summer, check out the designs. They are, I think, the second listing on the homepage of my website. And then if you're interested in receiving wacky postcards and cards and special things from the road from me, check out the other listing that is called the Oregon Trail. And I just lost my train of thought. I looked at Kelly. Hi, good morning. I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to add something, and I forgot. I'm just really excited. I know what I was going to say. I was going to say if you're in the market for like road trip type embroidery designs, because I know a lot of us are penny pinching, and we're going to be doing the heck out of some staycations this summer. And I know we are, because once we get there, we're not going to be taking a vacation anywhere else. Like this summer is all exploring your new hometown, like staycations in the city. And I know that a lot of people, finances are tight this year, and we're going to be doing a lot of road trips and not so many flying places. And so those road trip and adventure, and there's one that says explore. I think those are going to be some popular designs this summer for those of us who are doing some staycations and trying to penny pinch this year. So check out those designs. You get great designs, and I get a few bucks extra to put in my gas tank or spend at Taco Bell while I'm driving through Oklahoma or wherever I end up. So that's what I really wanted to tell you about. And that's what I had in my little list. Kelly, did I not talk about anything?
I did great, though.
She said I did great. So that's all I had to talk about. I didn't even open my Diet Coke yet because I'm still working on my coffee. So I'm going to go put this one back in the fridge and get a fresh one when I'm done with my coffee. I have been drinking water more lately. And Kelly told me that she saw something somewhere that said, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you should do is drink a bottle of water or a cup of water. Drink it before you touch anything else. Good morning, Kathy. I don't think I realized you were in Massachusetts, outside Boston in Massachusetts. I don't think I knew that. I hope your husband is doing better. And so every morning when I wake up, because it makes sense, because when you sleep overnight, obviously you're not drinking anything, so you're dehydrated when you first wake up. And when I wake up, I go to the fridge and get a diet soda, either a Diet Dr. Thunder or Diet Coke. And so instead, for about 2 weeks now, when I get up in the morning, I go straight to the fridge, the bottom drawer, I get a bottle of water, it's cold, I chug it down, like drink it really fast so I can get to something else. And I don't know. I think it's been great. Like, I feel more refreshed in the morning when I do that. And it makes sense because the first thing you drink in the morning is a diet soda. Like, that just dehydrates you more. So I've really been enjoying that. So if you haven't tried that, try it. It's great. And I also want to tell you that my Facebook page, the public page where I share links to things I love, office supplies I use, sale information, if you're not into Facebook groups and how hop-in they usually are, you can just follow my Facebook page at facebook.com/designsbylittleb. I got like 2,000 followers or likes or whatever over the last couple of weeks. I think it's because I sponsored a post about the zipper bags that were on sale last week. The sale for this period, which is May 1st through 15th, I do 2 sales a month. 1st through the 15th, 16th through the whatever the end of the month is. And that sale is typically one category of embroidery, like fonts, key fobs, hand sanitizer fobs, like one style of embroidery, like a project style, and then one theme. So it'll be like Mother's Day theme, back to school theme, beach theme, something like that. So sales are twice a month, they're 50% off, and it's one project style and one theme. And this month, I felt froggy, or this period, so I added donuts. So when you go to my page, designsbylittleb.com, at the top left, you see what's on sale. That box drops down, and you'll see what's on sale. And my freebies are also in there. What's on sale, drop down, freebies. Always on there. I update it first day of the sale. So you never have to ask what's on sale. It's right there. And so go there. If you're not on my email newsletter, go to designsbylittleb.com and scroll down to the middle of the page. There's a big black box that I'm not on because I'm not on the home page. There's a big black box right in the middle of my home page that says, never miss a sale or surprise coupon code. Subscribe now. You put your email in, you hit subscribe. At my most active, I send 2 newsletters, 2 emails out a week. I use MailerLite, which will not, I don't give your email information out. I think one time I might have sent 3 newsletters a week, but that never happens. I usually send 1. Sometimes I send 2. So I will always remind you about I will always remind you about sales starting. I remind you about the sale ending. I give you recommendations for projects. I send you surprise coupon codes sometimes that only go to my newsletter. You find out first if I've got vinyl in stock or something interesting that I have from my office to sell. So go to Designs by Little B and scroll like halfway. Don't do that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, don't. She's trying to jump up onto the cube storage and like basically pull it down and knock it over to kill all of us. Look at this. Look how funny she looks. Annabelle! That's going to be the thumbnail. Hang on. Annabelle! Look, who's that? Okay, sorry. Sometimes I have to smile into the camera like a goon so I can screenshot it and use it as the thumbnail for the video. Her name is Annabelle. I call her Fat Calico because that's what she is. So go to my website, designsbylittleb.com, scroll halfway down the page, big black box says, put your email in, and I'll email you. My Facebook group, if you're still into Facebook groups, which there are a lot of people in there and it's very active, is at facebook.com/groups/designsbylittleb group. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. Just Google Designs by Little B and you'll find me everywhere. Whatever social media you like, I'm on it. Except Twitter or whatever it's called now. I'm not on that. I never got into that. So that's it. That's all I had to say. I'm happy. It's 40 minutes. That's a pretty good time for me to talk. And now I can get back to work. And visit those fundraisers at designsbylittleb.com and get some really great, really cute embroidery designs. Or get postcards from me while we're driving down the interstate in a beautiful location in these United States of America. And go do something nice for yourself today. And I love you, and I mean that. And I'll chat with you in the group, and I'll see you in the next live video I do. If you have any questions, email me. It's better than comments because I usually don't see those. designsbylittleb@gmail.com. I love you. Have a great Monday, and I'll see you next time.